Packed up and ready. Packed up and ready. And I give you the desert. One day it's snowing like a freaking blizzard. The next day it's cold as fuck. And then you got full on sun. And that is why PlusOne likes the desert. The bad weather never stays. Also, as you know, I had a lot of zeros due to injuries and stuff. But I think yesterday I finally made it above average 10 miles a day. Like total. Which is not good. But it means we have been pulling some big days to pull that number up. I think it was below 8 at some point in the beginning. Because we did shorter days and then I had a bunch of zeros due to injuries. So that number should preferably go up to 16, 17 at some point. But that's going to require a lot of 20-mile plus days. Let's do some hiking. Let's get to Acton KO and let's find Damnitman. Someone didn't get the message out here. They turned on the AC from yesterday, but then they messed up and turned on the damn heater. It's like you're cold as heck one day and the next day it's just hot, hot, hot. Well, that's the desert for you. Very rarely is it the perfect temperature. Still, it's pretty good right now. That's the mountain we came down from yesterday. Today you can probably see entire LA from the other side. Not so much yesterday. Barely keeping up. Everything back to normal. And the only reason I keep up is because Bumbleberry takes some breaks to take pictures. But that is completely normal. I think we just did most of the climb into Acton. Might be a little bump further up, but otherwise I think it's mostly downhill. And then we get some food. Or whatever we can get our hands on. Some drinks. I'll give us some good energy kick for climbing back out and going up to Acqua Dolce, where there's a tiny town with some restaurants, which I think is going to be the goal for today. So I think that'll be a total of like 14 to 15 mile day, which is not massive, but it's okay, especially if with breaks. And gonna take a break down here. We started late. Yeah. Also, my sleeping bag zipper broke last night. Well, it kind of came loose on one side at like 2 a.m. I'm like, fuck. It took me a while trying to fix it. I couldn't. And I'm like, at some point I realized this is like a double zipper, so like it can go both ways. So when I zip it up, there's still a zipper in the foot end, so I can open the foot end to get air in if I want. I realized, reset, zip it all down, unzip it completely, and I could zip it again. So I fixed it. I was about to be very sad. I see a bunch of day hikers coming up. There we go. Someone's out enjoying nature. And I see the way down. Alright, let's see if we can see the RV park from here. Oh my god, it's right there. Right down there. Yeah, it does look a little bit like a dump. In the backyard. In the middle of all the freaking trash down there, there's a goddamn speedboat. Might want to take a look at better care of that. Well, I got a feeling that right down there is where we're gonna find Damnitman. Let's go get him. hope you can see the green in the camera down in the valley. Just the trees. So I know it maybe look green in the desert. I've mentioned it before, but it's just sometimes you just have way more powerful green. It just looks way more fresh and alive. It is, I don't know. It's a good feeling when you cross that. It just makes me happy. It feels like life. Whereas this desert, what you see here, it might look green and colorful to you. The flowers are. But when you're hiking it every day, it becomes a little like, feels a little gray-ish. I don't know. You know, it's the same sand color, same green. But still, doesn't mean it's not beautiful. Because it sure as heck is. It is, however, nice to see brighter colors of green and flowers popping out and everything. However, I feel like we might have a little less color on that side of the mountain. Also, today we're gonna head on further is the plan, and we're gonna hit, is it Vasquez rocks? Very popular in movies. I think they were in Star Trek and other stuff. We're gonna pass them today. I think I mispronounced that. I forgot the full spelling of it. But yeah, definitely seen in Star Trek and a lot of other popular movies. So yeah, that's another thing actually, hiking out here in the desert, since we're so close to LA and, like, you know, Hollywood and everything. After you see videos are like out here, a lot of videos are recorded out here, you know, at least parts of them. So a lot of movies and stuff I've seen after my 22 hike, and probably after this one, I'm like, I keep recognizing, you know, the places. You see someone driving through the desert and I look up the mountain, I'm like, wait, I've been hiking right up there. So yeah, all the little extra goodies that you get from hiking out here. Also, I have a question for everyone who's still watching, following me. Thank you for your support. I want to ask like how you feel about, because I know I've been talking a lot more lately. I'm still trying to show the nature and everything I'm going through, but at the same time I have probably more and more things on my mind, and it just feels nice to get it out somewhere. So I feel like the last few videos I have been talking a bit more. They're also way longer, I know. But I don't really want to edit it out. It's just so much effort. And yeah, when I start talking, the videos becomes longer. So I just want to hear, like, I know there's definitely going to be a different opinion on this, but are you okay with me talking? Do you like it like 50-50, or what kind of ratio do you like it, where it's just nature and no speech, and then me talking? I'm trying to mix it up, but yeah, let me know if I'm doing all right, or if there's something you prefer a little more or a little less of, and then maybe I'll adjust. So, you know, PlusOne thinks he's something happened. Thinks he has a paraglider he hasn't told me about. I see Damnitman's backpack. What is the wise words of today, man?
Let's get back on the trail.
Let's get back on the trail. Look what we found. The Bumbleberry, I have to ask, like, what did you request in this, like, resupply package?
I asked for 3 days of food, breakfast, lunches, and dinners.
Can you share me your dinners so far for the 3 days? Keep in mind, PlusOne doesn't eat, but Bumbleberry needs food.
So I have a pesto chicken pasta meal, very nice.
Well, I guess they probably looked and, oh, it's 2 servings, so that's for 2 days.
No. Yeah, that's probably what happened.
That's probably for half a day.
I have 1 thing of chicken, which I guess, I don't know what I'm going to do with.
That's going to go into mashed potatoes for sure. Like, what else would you, there's nothing, you want to eat it for the crackers or the oatmeal?
Yeah, I have a single thing of oatmeal.
Alright, so
Usually, I think most people eat these in 2s.
And like, I don't always see you eating snacks, but I feel like this is snacks for 1 day.
Yeah, that's about snacks for 1 day.
That is her lunch too.
Pop-Tarts, which is hopefully brown sugar cinnamon and not chocolate.
So that'll be like 1 breakfast along with the oatmeal.
I have some coffee packets, which, you know, okay, I'm tired.
Okay, so that's what you're gonna live on day 2 and fine. Day 2 and 3. You're gonna live off coffee and
yeah, and a bunch of
bars.
Yeah.
Honestly, that looks like a resupply for like 1 day, maybe 1.5 if you're on a diet.
Yeah.
As a hiker that needs calories.
Yeah, it's about 1.5, I think.
She got a ground sheet.
And my ground sheet. I did ask for that. I got new shoes.
What is it?
But yeah.
Slightly used
less
shoes.
Less holes in the back, so.
That's it.
Pros.
This is the one I'm the most stoked about because I've been looking at those green shoes for hundreds of miles. It's nice getting some colors.
Me too. Those are my
No.
favorite ultra colors. I had like 3 different pairs. But
They're like barely used. Perfect tread.
Aw. Yeah.
Acton KOA. Sadly, there's no water in the pool, so that would be the only thing that would have told me to like, we're gonna stay, do a short day. But it is no water in the pool yet, so we're gonna leave soon and hike to Aqua Dolce. And we are heading back to trail. Fully numbered again. This is tough. I don't know why, but when I take a deep breath through my nose, it smells like swimming pool. Oh my god, I would love a pool right now to jump in. The others ahead of me. I can't keep up right now. Had Bumbleberry behind, and then she overtook me, and then she just went flying. I tend to catch up at some point, so that's good. And I can keep going all day at this point. That's where we came from, down there. There they are. Damascus rocks. I don't know how many movies that rock is in, but I think it's a lot. I think the one I remember was Star Trek. Not that I've actually watched Star Trek, but I've been more of a Star Wars guy. Probably would love Star Trek too, just never really got to do it. Anyway, just passed 4 steps, and he took a short break, and I think he's sending a few texts because he's gonna get picked up in Aqua Dolce and be off trail for a couple of days, see some family, and then he's back. And we'll see if he can catch us again. We hope he does, but we'll see. There was a signal up here. I'm just gonna keep going because I've got a feeling that the 2 roadrunners are way ahead already. Let's see, they're down there. Right down there. Not that far behind. Woo! They couldn't hear me. It's too much wind. And no, it doesn't smell like pool. I think it smells like the ocean. That became my conclusion. I was like, wait, it smells more like the ocean. And we do have wind coming in from the west. And I think this, I'm not sure, but this actually might be the point on trail where we are the closest to the Pacific Ocean. So, yeah. Protect the knees. Let's see what we face in the tunnel. I saw horse tracks. At least it's dry in here, ish. This is where I'm hiking.
Okay.
And I swear to God, it was like down in my lower calf, and I felt it all the way up into my spine, and I told her that, and she's like, That's what you. That's what we want.
Oh,
Shit, really?
that was a good thing.
It was. She released something. I guess it's like the acid or something that like
Lactic acid in your muscles.
in your muscles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotta release that.
Cause yeah, she was like, oh, we got a good pop right there, and I'm like, yeah, no.
You doing okay? You doing okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You kind of look like you were dying there for a second.
Oh, that's just my face.
That's her undercover look.
Yeah.
And then she's fucking just,
Like I'm resting down.
she's like, Mick, and then she's gone. It's like all you see is a dust cloud. And yeah. This is definitely not the way. Ah, bugger. Yeah. Haven't been here in 3 years, so 2 for you. There we go.
Being like the random weird hiker.
The very weird hiker. So we have, like 4 steps. He told me like, I prefer not to. I think at this point he might have changed his mind. I don't know, but it's like, yeah, yeah. But,
Did you also start on the 15th?
You're on your own.
I'm telling you, Sarah, it's like the one time I lost Damnitman and I couldn't find him. He finally calls me back at Cajon Pass. And where is he? I lost him to damn tacos. I'm like, all right, Mexican food. There's no like, yeah.
Yeah, tacos and burgers are my weakness as well.
Yeah. It's like the first time he just left me. I'm like, where is he? Every time else, even injuries.
Tacos, man.
Yeah.
Oh, they were
That's
so
his weakness.
Good. Oh my God, they were so good.
Taking 4 zeros like due to an injury, no, he waits me for there. But tacos, can't stop for that.
I'll take it. All right.
Oh my gosh. Did you do the table prayer before you're eating?
I crossed myself and done it.
Oh dear, how do we? All right, check and done. Hey, damn it, man. What is the wise words of today?
Eat and be merry. Can't be merry, be yourself.
So, damn it, man. Do you want to talk about? I talked about it previous, like day 1, how we met. You were dying on that fucking mountain, and Christian, and then we camped.
Yeah, the second day.
Everyone was
Second day,
running out
run
of water, so and I need you to tell day 2.
So yeah, I run out of water like right at Hauser Creek, right? And Christian gave me just a little bit of water, but it wasn't there enough. And so I'm hiking along, and luckily I had brought my umbrella, right? And the umbrella saved me because it kept me out of it was just hot, right, and dry. And so I'm hiking along, and all of a sudden I hear this voice, and I'm like, shit, am I hearing shit right? I'm thinking I'm going crazy from the heat and lack of, whatever. And then I hear it again, so I yell out, and then PlusOne comes popping around the corner, and he's got a fucking damn empty Pepsi bottle in his hand.
I'm literally like this, no gear on, I didn't backpack,
what the
nothing.
Hell? Right? I'm like, why? Why are you doing this, right? Pepsi? And it's empty. And he comes up, and he's like, how you doing? And I'm like, fuck, I'm dying, man, right?
Not great.
I need moisture. And he reached in his damn pocket and he pulled out a damn Sprite. And I could have damn kissed him on the cheek, man. Holy smokes.
Fast friends. Now
Yeah,
you're
that's the best
friends
damn
forever.
Sprite I've ever drank in my life. And yeah, so we was with a crowd, right, a group, and only one person come back for us.
So I was one of the first to get into the malt shop. I had a sip of water left, and I carried out like 7 liters, more than anyone else. Then everyone else came and they kept going. I'm like, fuck, I was talking with Christian. He was like, what? There was 2 guys left, him and and then me. And I'm like, where the fuck is Damnit, man? Oh, he's out there. I'm like, dude, he's like the one behind, and he's like the lowest on water. There's nothing left. I'm like, so I told Christian, can you hold my backpack? Because I gotta find this guy. We can't fucking leave him out there. It might just be like, a mile or whatever. Who the fuck knows? But I told him, I don't know when you didn't have water for miles, and that was fucking hot.
It was hot.
Yeah.
That's a good
So I grabbed my phone and whatever, and then got that, kept hiking out, and after a mile, I'm like, fuck, man. Should have brought my inReach to I might have to carry this guy. Where is he? honestly, I think the look on his face when he saw me, I think he was hallucinating. He was like, "Is this fucking? Are you there?" I'm like,
With the empty Pepsi
Yeah.
bottle too.
so after that, we picked up both Christian after we hike up. We got him back to Marina, got life back in Damnitman, and then we kind of been talking ever since for the last 3 years, all three of us. So that is the story of the connection of Damnitman and PlusOne. So hike at midnight is at 9 o'clock normally, and it's 9:15. Doing laundry, just had a shower. Here we are. Damnitman volunteered to do laundry because he gets up every time, all the time, doing night. So we'll see. And I also had several questions about Damnitman. How the fuck is he that strong? So we might get into that at some point. How he's like for hiking as a 20-year-old, even though he is in his 50s. What do we have, Damnitman? 56?
Yeah.
We got Damnitman at 56, we got PlusOne at 36, and then we got Bumbleberry at 26. And Bumbleberry and I have been hiking for a few days, and we're still working on keeping up with him. It's only the injury, his injuries that's holding him back right now. But he's good right now, so